Fouled back.
Joe McFarland, Randy Gassaway, 2 umpires today, both veterans from West Virginia. If you umpire in West Virginia, you must have a West Virginia card. They cannot take an Ohio umpire who doesn't have a West Virginia card and have him come over, and vice versa. Some umpires, like Danny LaRue, have a card in both states, and some do baseball and softball.
Danny LaRue, agile, mobile, hostile. Ball up high, Jimmy, 2-1.
I'm sure if I'm the coaching staff for Big Red, I don't want them to put the ball in play. No walks. You're up 9-2.
Runner. Nothing.
So I got to call that a pass ball out of the catcher's glove, moving the runner to second base. Good heads-up base running by Bradley Lash. You got to make sure when you're down 7 runs that you can get that base, Ray.
Walked him. Is that 2 in a row, Jimmy? No, we got a base hit.
I had that base hit.
The base hit, and what? First and second, 1 out. 9-2 Big Red. Bottom of the 6th.
Kylie Dean had a base hit RBI to right field last time up. Man, she's crowding the plate. Toes right on the line.
Weir High needs a base hit. Strike inside corner.
Good call by who's ever calling pitches in there. Might be McConnell. Crowding the plate. Came right inside. No chance to hit that ball.
Strike 2.
Uh-oh.
Runner. You know, Bowman was up on the bag. Did the right thing ducking out of the way because Madison was right behind her covering the bag. Nice play, Jimmy. Weir High took advantage. Advanced both runners, though. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Jules gets a strikeout when she needs it. 2 outs.
Her 8th of the day. On that play, Raymond, a couple things happened. Third baseman should get back on that on a swing or a take, and it shouldn't be left at a shortstop. If it is left at a shortstop, she's playing way too deep and way too far over to get there on time.
So she caught Bowman by surprise. Lucky Page was backing her up then.
Well, I'm not sure how they play. They could have her way up and say it's your bag shortstop, but if that's the case, then Page, who doesn't play much shortstop, she's been at second base, she needs to be over and in. Up.
That's why you're here, Jimmy. That's why you're here, big man.
Well, struck out the last 2 times up, last time on a changeup, but she's had a hard time with pitches over her head. She's a pretty nice hitter for a freshman. It's at least 3 freshmen in the starting lineup for both teams. There's your changeup.
Got to throw it. And a miss.
And see there, you can be on the orange base if you're the first baseman.
There your point. Point well taken. Okay. We're high. No runs on the hit. 9-2 Big Red at the end of 6. We'll be right back.
Ohio Valley Sports Online and the Franciscan University want to thank for sponsoring this broadcast.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
We're back here at Weir High, 9-2 after 6. Big Red coming to bat in the top of the 7th. I'd like to talk about obstruction, which is a little different in guys baseball. In softball, obstruction is by the defensive player without the ball making contact with a base runner. If you do, it's the umpire's judgment to give you where he thinks you should have made. So if you get obstructed between first and second, he can place you back to first, such as if you're sliding in on a pickoff, that's where he would put you. Or if he feels that you're in the pickle and you could have made second without the obstruction, he could give you that. Also, if you go past the base that you would have been awarded on your own peril, you can be thrown out. In baseball, it is a little different. If you're obstructed, they have to give you an extra base if you're between the bases, so they have to give you second. And also, again, you cannot block a base without the ball. Big Red coming to bat in the 7th inning with Bailey Bell, the number 9 hitter who's playing in left field.
Ball's up, ball 1. Top of this 7th inning, brought to you by Best Western at Franciscan Square. Ball 2.
Cold day, sometimes the pitchers get tired. Liza, I've seen a couple of illegal pitches. You cannot come onto the plate with the ball in your glove. You can have it in the hand or the glove, but not together. And if you do come together, you cannot separate. See, she did it again.
That's a balk.
Well, there's no balks. It's an illegal pitch. In baseball, it's called a balk. It's an illegal pitch. The runners don't advance. They just get a ball called on them. But there isn't a balk anymore. Used to be. There isn't a balk anymore in softball. See, again, you cannot come together on the mound. I don't see where pitchers really gain an advantage by doing it, but they do call that at different levels. And it's good to make sure that you get that broken as the season goes along.
Bouncer, third base. Nice job.
Good stretch by Dean. Nice play over there by freshman Bailey Lash.
Bailey Lash come up with that cleanly, threw across the diamond. First baseman made a nice stretch and a grab to get Bailey Bell out for the first time, I think. Jules King leading off here.
Bailey did make a couple outs earlier in the game, but did have a single. Jules coming up for the 5th time. Always nice to be the leadoff, huh, Raymond?
Get that extra at bat.
Nice take. She did take it. Jules probably going to power hit here. No reason to have to bunt, pull a muscle in this cold weather. Just try to rip a ball into the outfield somewhere.
Hard, the third shortstop bobble. She beats it out. I don't know if she had to play if she fielded it cleanly, Jimmy.
Yeah, she was up. I think she would have. I probably have to give an error on that one, but that would have been close.
Hit it hard.
She did.
Jules on base again, going to bring up Bowman.
Here might be a good time to courtesy run for Jules. You can get her out of the game. You don't need her in right now, and you don't want to get her hurt. And you can also bring her back in to pitch. But she is a great base runner. Hard to take her off the bases.
Going, gonna run. Ooh, that looked ugly, and that's just what you was talking about, Jimmy. Little indecision right there. You got to check on her. I think her toe got caught funny in the turf.
Saying she's okay to her mom, I think. She must be good.
Okay.
As long as you tell mom you're okay, I guess you're okay. Huh,
Yeah.
Raymond? Okay.
I'm worried about it, but you know, Jimmy, you talking about that, and then it happens. I mean, that's a scary thing. Bowman. One strike, one out. Bouncer, second base. Fielded, throw, got the out. Jules advanced to third. 2 outs. Going to bring up Cimarella.
Now batting, Sagan, Cimarella.
She had the 3-run homer, the big hit of the day, to kind of put this out of reach, I think.
She did. Capital Recovery Systems home run. Sagan, Cimarella. That's our buddy Mike Sullivan's great niece. Mother Danielle.
Pretty good lineman for the Crusaders.
Yes, he was, big man. And the Youngstown State Penguins won the national championship with him.
Jules just itching to come home on a wild pitch.
I got to put the brakes on her. 9-2. Get 3 outs next inning, Jules. More important than scoring a run. Cimarella under it. Shortstop's going to squeeze it. Okay, at the end of 6.5. Big Red 9. We're 2. We'll be right back.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show. Marcino Enterprises is your complete auto and truck repair center. Marcino Enterprises also offers towing, tires, and vehicle undercoating. You can visit Marcino Enterprises at their new location across from the Winter Drive-In on 43 for 24/7 roadside assistance. Save this number in your phone right now, 740-282-8880. That's an easy number, 740-282-8880. Marcino Enterprises.
Okay, we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Final 3 outs. Brought to you by Spuds Parkview Inn.
Riley Donaldson up, senior left fielder, and also does some pitching for the Red Riders.
Getting a little cold here. Got a strike. 2 strikes. We'll remind everybody we're going to be at Toronto tomorrow, Toronto Baseball Complex, 5 o'clock, as the Red Knights host the Monroe Central. Join us at 5 o'clock, Dan Vogel, myself, and Paul Zorni. Swing and a miss, strike 3, tagged her out. 1 out.
That was an off-speed pitch.
Jules working on what, 10 strikeouts, Jimmy?
Number 11 right there.
11 strikes Saturday.
Number 11 up, El Maley for the Red Riders, who has reached on an error and grounded to short. So the sophomore has made contact both times up.
Strike, good pitch inside. Right at her.
Nothing to wait around on. Normally we're wasting, we're nibbling. You're up 9-2. Let's go after the hitter.
Fouled out, first base side. No balls, 2 strikes.
Sometimes,
1 out.
Excuse me, Ray. Sometimes as part of the game, you like to kind of work on some things. So maybe if one of your pitches isn't your favorite pitch either, you might want to work on the change or the screwball or the drop curve. But here, you just want, if I'm the coaches and I'm the fielders, I want to get out of here.
Absolutely. And the broadcasters as well.
Absolutely there, yep. When that sun went down, the weather must have dropped about 15 degrees.
It changed. Baseball season is an interesting thing in high school.
A lot of teams were not able to play Saturday because of the rain Friday and Saturday. So this is opening day, and most Ohio teams are probably playing today.
Change up, strike 3. Ball gets by the catcher. Gonna beat it. Oh my, nice grab. Nice grab. Wow. Okay, Jimmy, he was just asking if she caught it. Joe McFarland said she did. I thought that was going to give her the out, so that's a base runner.
No, she's out.
Oh, I thought you said safe.
Joe,
a little confusion there.
There may have been a little bobble there, but you know, the first base umpire was blocked. Couldn't see if she had caught it cleanly or not. And it was a nice scoop by the Big Red first baseman, who was Hillary Roush. Donaldson up.
That's not Roush, is it? First baseman?
No, I'm sorry.
Vane.
Vane. Yep. Got the number and the position mixed up. Okay.
All right, got one ball. Jules King working on her second win in the second game. Coming off a no-hitter.
Hillary Roush is number 3, not position 3.
Three balls, no strikes.
I'm sure the on-deck hitter's hoping for a walk, so she gets one more crack up. Reagan Hoover on deck.
Walked them. Big Red looking for their second win of the year. Looking to move to 2-0. We're High coming into the game at 6-1.
They defeated Buckeye Local in 2 run rules on Saturday afternoon. Here.
Right.
Their only loss was to University earlier in the year. They have defeated Wheeling Park and Brook and North Marion, and I believe it was East Fairmont they went. A lot of Fairmonts. Fairmont Senior, East Fairmont. There's a million Fairmonts down there. We're High normally battling Oak Glen to get out of the sectional. Big Red, one of the favorites this year to get out of the district.
Jules King pitching. You got to figure that, right, Jimmy?
She can take you a long way, and Big Red's normally pretty good at scoring runs. A lot of good teams in the district, but Big Red's got to be one of the top ones.
Change up, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Looking for what, 12th strikeout, Jimmy?
13 if she gets this one.
Strike 3, caught looking. Jules King pulled the trigger. Big Red 2-0, We're High 6-2. This broadcast has been brought to you by Barrel Ford, Barrel Toyota, Tudor's Biscuit World, Total Sports Connection, Signs Limited, Capital Recovery System, Edge Sports, Franciscan University of Steubenville, Best Western at Franciscan Square, Stickles Law Office, Hood's Pharmacy, PR Landscaping, Mosty Funeral Home, IBEW Local 246, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, JC Pest Control, AT&T on Sunset, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Steve's Fish and Chip, Attorney Adam Martello, Marcino Enterprises, Hauser's Furniture, Valley Converting, Josephine's Carryout, Trinity Health System, Fort Steuben Maintenance. Also brought to you by Steubenville Country Club, Main Street Bank, Economy Lawn Care, Swearingen Bat Company, Viking Social Club, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Bradley Lawnscape, Lancia Villa Royale, TS Electric, Black River Logistics, National Colloid Company, Soft Type Federal Credit Union, Hummel Construction, The Target Shop, Naples Spaghetti House, Spuds Park View Inn, Ohio Motor Group, Berryman Chemicals, Dr. John Figgle, Burt's Hot Dogs, Isla Law Offices, Apollo Restoration and Cleaning, Bennigan's, Anthony Mining, M&M Hardware, and Signs Limited, our good buddy out there, Mr. Rice. For everybody, Dan Vogel, Jimmy DiCarlo, this is Ray Suckoch. I want to say thank you for viewing and listening. We'll see you tomorrow in Toronto at 5 o'clock. High Valley Sports Online saying goodbye.